Hello again, and welcome to the Animorphs YouTube channel. Today we're watching another episode of the Animorphs TV series. Aren't we in for a treat? This one is episode 9, part 1 of The Capture. Now, when the Animorphs Discord, there is a link to that in the description by the way, when the Animorphs Discord did the series watch, it was pretty much agreed upon that the Capture episodes were among the best in the series, if not the best part of the TV series. So I think we're in peak TV series territory as we come into this episode. It's all downhill from here. But we're in for a treat this time, I imagine. I'm still drinking the Animorphs brew, and we're still drinking in fingers. There was somebody on the... I need to remember who comments on these videos. There was somebody who said that they were drinking the same fingers as me, but they had only gotten through 2 pints, whereas I'd gotten through 3.5. My suggestion to you then is to double the fingers. Yes, that's right. So if it's 2 fingers, you drink 4. That sounds like fun to me. I will get your name right next time. It's just I've been so busy with video editing this last week. Not only am I doing these videos and reading through these, and I've got my job, obviously, which is full-time, and I'm also editing a massive project on one of my other channels, which is a Robot Wars themed thing. So if you ever watch Robot Combat, like BattleBots or Robot Wars, I also do stuff like that. If you're interested, just ask me and I'll send you a link to my page that does that sort of stuff. But let's get on to Animals, shall we? So the rules for today, the same ones as usual. Anytime Marco says something Mexican is 2 fingers. Anytime there's a reused or recycled alien shot, that's 2 fingers. Anytime there's slow-mo, 1 finger. Canadian accents, 3 fingers. Anytime an alien appears on screen, 2 fingers. Speed morphing off-screen, 2 fingers. Axe and food, 2 fingers. And Medi-Champion, I am assuming that's how I pronounce your name, by the way. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Suggested anytime there is a case of bad security. And you know what? I think we will have that for all episodes from now on, because it's one of those that I think we can't apply to many episodes. But that's only 1 finger, because else I imagine it's going to go downhill very fast for me. So I've got plenty of alcohol. I'm prepared, I think. Let's get into part 1 of The Capture, shall we? Let's go. Please wait to be seated. Already am, thank you.
Follow me. So Tom dribbles around this guy like twice his size, right? Heaves the ball from half court. Swish. Nothing but net. You remember that, Tom?
That was a long time ago.
It was last year.
I remember.
Honey, you missed the game. You were working.
Well, I remember everybody talking about it. And I'll tell you what, I've almost got the clinic up and running, and in a couple of weeks, I'll have plenty of time to go to games.
Except Tom's not on the team anymore.
Well, that was Tom's decision.
Well, then I'll go to your games, Jake. You realize it's taken me 2 years to get the clinic from dream to reality?
The way you've been working, you ought to be the clinic's first customer.
Nah, all I need is a week's vacation.
Top family banter.
Look over there.
I imagine we're going to get slow-mo in a second, because I know this director at this point. Here he comes. Big V3. Is that slow-mo? No, I don't think so. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Sir.
Less sound effects, please. We haven't had slow-mo yet. There he is. Big Vic. Why is he walking so slowly? That does come across as a bit creepy. Yeah, Jake would be like, oh fog. Alright, that went on for far too long. Oh, now we have the theme tune. Great. That didn't need to be as dragged out as it was. Nowhere to run, no solid ground. I didn't drink any fingers. No one help you when you're lost. There's only Here comes the line up. Do-da. Hold back the darkness. I want to drink. It's there in front of me. It's part of my natural instinct to drink beer when it's there. And I'm not allowed to yet. Give it 5 minutes and I'll be sick of this stuff.
Greg. Mr. Trent.
I just want to point out how creepy he must have come across, just slowly wandering in like a zombie, coming to the table, standing there looking at them for 5 minutes, and just going, Greg! Hello.
And Jake.
How are you?
Nice to meet you, Jake.
Yeah, you might want to shake his hand, Jake.
Jake.
Sorry, I had some of that vishy stuff on my hands. Didn't think you'd want to smell like cold potatoes.
Of course.
Would you care to join us?
Well, perhaps I will for a moment.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I've got to hold it together. On one side, my brother.
Slow-mo. That's one finger. Drink. First one of the episode.
Visser 3, the leader of an entire Yerk invasion of Earth. And then there's my dad acting like he's an old friend of Visser 3's.
Ah, here are the escargot.
Oh, escargot.
Mr. Trent,
I like escargot. It's quite nice.
would you like to try
It's
some
just
of
garlic, basically, with added snail.
You know, I'm actually allergic. Thank you.
Oh, what's the matter? Look too much like the Yerk in your brain?
There we go.
Score 1 for the hero.
I will point out, and this is mostly in the books actually, that every time they describe Yerks, they always describe them as looking like snails without shells, which is just a slug. I just want to point that out. It happens several times, and you just think, have Michael and Catherine never seen a slug before?
Tom, why don't you try one? You're always up for something new.
Pass.
You know what? I'll try some. So starved even snails look good.
Now, forgive me for pausing at this moment, but how many times does Visser 3 eat one of his subordinates? Or anything else, like Elfangor? In Book 2, for example, we have the Vanarks, which is the Yerkbane, which eats the Yerk slugs. Visser 3 should not be put off by this. In fact, he should be loving it. He should be like, yeah, give them my way. I love these things. I have them every day. Bit of a different flavour usually, but I'll settle for these today. He'd be all over it. He wouldn't be feeling awkward at all. It's practically his breakfast. And he looks so sad as well. Poor Victor Trent.
My guests have arrived.
Now that was a really jarring change of music. That was really jarring. I didn't like that at all.
Well, take a good look. That's the look of success.
I don't like them.
Why? What's not to like?
Worked his way up from nothing, and now he has the world at his feet.
Oh, he certainly does.
I guess.
Hey, Jake. Why don't you help me out at the clinic this weekend?
No. Well, I'm taking Jake down to the sharing this weekend. Right, Jake?
You know, Dan, that sounds great. I think I'd like to help you out this weekend.
Oh, poor Tom. Jake's just upsetting everybody today. Here comes the crap music. We've only had the one drink, so... No, we've had two,
It's not too bad working here.
I think.
Jake's getting paid to work at his dad's clinic.
More.
Oh, axe and food. That's 2 fingers. Drink. If you're not drinking as much as me, double your fingers. That's 4.
It's made from dog?
Not really.
Is it good?
Not really.
He's worried that his dad knows Visser. I mean, Victor Trent. Tell him he's just paranoid. It's probably just business. Ask him when the clinic opens.
I miss the 90s. Back when the internet was just a fun little thing, rather than life.
Because some VIP's coming in, but he doesn't know who.
It's probably just a movie star.
A lot of you may be too young to remember. Triggered! That's the line. That's the one that I've put in the Cards Against Humanity thing. Now, I don't have anything on here, but that in itself deserves 2 fingers. Let's listen to that again.
Tomorrow. They're keeping it quiet, though, because some VIP's coming in, but he doesn't know who.
It's probably just a movie star.
Stars don't move.
Stars don't move. That's 2 fingers. Drink.
Hey, maybe it's someone amazing like Jason John McCall.
I mean, it's not like it's a new discovery. We've known stars move for ages.
Yo, cool!
Axe.
Cool!
This is a hamburger.
That's more food. 2 fingers. Drink.
So it is made from ham?
Not really.
Now we're getting through the drink.
And is it nutritious?
Not really.
He doesn't care. He's going to dip it into his drink. I love it. I love this. Best part of the TV show is Axe by a clear mile. At least from what I remember. We've only gone through like a third of the series.
I didn't authorize this.
Standard security procedure.
For whom?
You do want everything to go well tomorrow, don't you?
This is a health clinic, not the Pentagon. Besides, we can't afford this equipment.
It's already paid for.
By whom?
An anonymous donor.
Biohazard.
Here.
In a health facility.
Your security.
Wow, that's never been done before. That's suspicious.
So, Dad, where do you want all these files?
I'm afraid all non-essential personnel will have to leave before Governor Blair arrives.
He's not personnel, he's my son. And since when did the governor require so much security?
Maybe you didn't hear. The governor declared his candidacy for president. You'll have to leave.
It's okay, Dad. Don't want to be in the way.
Thank you, Doctor.
How dare you want to put security in my hospital? How dare you?
Something is wrong.
Alien appears, 2 fingers, drink.
But if the governor's now a presidential candidate, the extra security makes sense.
Yeah, but there were other things. You know, they were wheeling in these barrels marked hazardous chemicals. It seemed like they were sneaking it past my dad.
Yeah,
I sense your involvement.
they weren't sneaking it very well, because Jake was just standing there looking at these massive barrels, and Steve was, like, right next to him. They weren't really sneaking it in, were they? They were in the fuck-off massive barrels with fucking 12-inch writing on the side. That's hardly snuck in, is it, Jake? And it's a hospital. Chemicals galore. Chemicals abound.
It is strange the way those slimy creeps have been so quiet lately. We haven't seen any Yerk activity for days.
When you do not see them, that is when to be most afraid.
I keep having to pause it. It's a fucking secret invasion. You're not going to see fucking hot air balloons with the words, "We're invading," flying across the sky, are you?
Whoa, you're right. First the Yerks get control of the governor. Then he's president. Man, they control everything.
How are we gonna get in? I'm guessing they didn't give you a security card.
No.
Marco, you rent movies.
Yes, but not now, Axe.
Marco, show me your video card.
Axe, there's no time for a video right now.
Wait.
Rub it across my fur
Oh, this part.
to demagnetize it. Now give it to me.
Guess I won't be renting any more movies.
There. I've encrypted the card.
What the fuck? Have we gone into fucking Hogwarts? Oh, it's hashtag Keygate from my book review series. How does that work? That would... So we could get anywhere. All they have to do is just fucking rub axe against things and they can get in anywhere. I mean, maybe, if you think about it that way. Oh my god. How did we get to the conclusion that this was one of the better episodes? Unless it was part 2 that was the best episode. Because this is just bonkers, mate.
Cool. Will this work in the ATM?
When does the governor
Just
arrive?
looks confused.
At noon. We'll meet behind the clinic at 11:30.
Do you eat those too?
Not exactly, X.
Oh, gross. Do you know how many diseases those things carry?
You acquire its DNA, not its diseases.
Thanks, Axe. There hasn't been much slow-mo in this episode. It's just been fucking weird shit. Alright, I'm looking out for bad security.
And here comes the guest of honor.
He's early.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, because they can see who's walking in from there.
Governor during his visit.
You don't have enough already? Mr. Governor.
Hello.
I'm the doctor in charge. I can't tell you what an honor it is that you have accepted our invitation.
Well, it's always an honor to help launch a facility that can do so much for the welfare of our citizens. And for myself, Mr. Trent has promised me a first-class treatment.
Victor Trent?
Yes. When you contribute a few million to a facility, I suppose you can offer anybody just about anything. Isn't that right, Victor?
Oh, absolutely, Governor. Nice to see you, Greg. This way, Governor.
Thank you.
Comes across as a typical slimy California politician. Dude.
Security pass, please.
Security pass?
Please.
Must be something wrong with your security system.
Your card is invalid, sir.
What? That's impossible.
Oh dear. He looks up for the job.
Man, look what IKEA did for this place.
Look.
Make sure the swing has been cleared.
In there.
Check all the rooms.
I don't think that counts as bad security because no security guard is going to be looking at the screens 100% of the time. So I don't think that counts as necessarily bad security.
Everything's running smoothly. Let's make sure it stays up. Go check on the governor. Make sure he's comfortable.
Mustache twirling villain time, innit?
All right, it's clear.
Come on, Rach. You guys go ahead. I'll catch up with you later. Just be careful.
Why?
All
Does
right, let's go.
Jake want to ask why she's just going to stick behind? No? Just going to run off? Okay. Yeah, great. Where's the bad security? Oh, we've got a fair bit of the episode left to go. How has Rachel become mega hacker? Since when? Now this counts as bad security that a teenage girl can hack the fucking system and get in. That's pretty bad security. You want your password, so that is our first bad security finger. Drink. And nobody thought to look up at the camera following them. And there he goes. He's seen the random girl that's hacking into the system. What's he going to do? I bet he's going to run into a door and fall unconscious. That's slow. I can tell just by the way the grain is moving. That's slow-mo. So that's my last finger. Drink, and I'm going to get this I'm going to refill. I don't get it. I don't get how Axe is suddenly able to completely just manipulate card encryptions just by rubbing himself against things. I mean, that's just bizarre. That's nowhere close to anything that's been in the books. That's just bizarre. It's weird. This episode has taken a few weird turns. Right, let's continue.
It's your pool.
Come on.
Yeah, since when did Rachel know how to navigate security systems
going on
in the hospital?
It's in here.
And how do they know it's in there? Did I just miss a crucial line as to how they knew? It's not like hydrotherapy is just yerk pool. Hydrotherapy is a thing. They're just emptying their flask of coffee. Oh, that coffee's gone bad.
I want this done as quickly as possible. The governor must have absolutely no suspicion.
Yes, sir.
Can we just admire? Can we just admire? Remember what this is. Let's watch him dump his gone-off coffee into the... She's watching camera systems. Now, a camera is usually static, or it moves automatically left, right, wherever. How is Rachel managing not only to turn this camera left, but to then move the camera across the wall? Like the bolts holding it in are scraping through the wall following them. How is she doing that? It's a security camera. How is it moving left like that? Oh. Yeah, we know what that is. That is a speed morph. That's 2 fingers. Drink.
Maybe you're not doing it right.
I have tried this every single way. Okay, I don't get it. Axe said this could break any code.
Any human code.
Yeah, maybe it's because rubbing an Andalite's fur against the card isn't going to turn it into a master key. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe Axe was fibbing. Maybe he was telling porkies.
Try it again.
Shh, listen.
So it turns out Axe can't do it. He was just making it up. Great teamwork, Axe.
It's Visor 3. And this room's at your pool.
Shh.
We already established that because it's got a red door. Don't worry, Rachel. Slow-mo, 1 finger, drink. Right, so that's an extra 2 fingers, so we're on 3 fingers for slow-mo and speed morph. Drink. 3 fingers, if you're doubling, that's 6. Good luck.
I want guards posted here at all times.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Victor.
Open one day, and already we have roaches.
Run! Run! What? Wings? I thought roaches had wings.
She's got bug spray.
Uh-oh.
Straight ahead, into the air vent. That was way too close.
I'm with her. This is a bad morph.
We can't let the governor get near the hydrotherapy room.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That's a proper mustache. This is just check behind a leaf, just in case there's an andalite there.
Personally, I can't see what makes this place so special.
Well, perhaps when the governor's done, we can show you.
Great music, lads. It's busy today, old Victor.
This is it. So what do we do now?
Victor, good to see you. I trust you're enjoying the facility, Mr. Governor.
Oh, I haven't had a treatment this good in years. Oh, thank you.
Well, wait till you try the hydrotherapy. It'll make you a new man.
Victor, you might just earn yourself a stay in the Lincoln bedroom when I become president.
I'm counting on it, Mr. Governor.
Turn the air on.
We're gonna be sucked in. Quick, more.
Oh, that's the speed morph off screen. That's 2 fingers. Drink. Slow-mo, 1 finger. Drink.
What's that noise?
Jake!
Where'd the security guy go? Did he get hit on the head?
Simon needs some help!
That's funny. It's locked. Why is this locked?
Can we please just get rid of the crappy music in the background?
He's not breathing.
I'm terribly sorry about this, Governor. It's quite extraordinary. Did you bring the other card?
Come on, Jake!
Alright, so the door is now open.
Key.
Jake, are you okay? Come on, Jake.
Alright, I've ramped up the tension enough. It's just a door opening.
Open the door!
Jake, come on, man.
Jake, come on.
Get this door.
They can't budge a little chair. They're basically in now, let's be honest. 4 fumbling, bumbling idiots against 1 plastic chair. How have they not gotten in already? Slow-mo, 1 finger, drink. That was hideous. Right, firstly, that's a slow-mo, but does that count as a speed morph? We'll discuss after that 1 finger for slow-mo. Now, we've always done speed morphing, basically, where the whole morph is done off screen. We saw a bit of face morph. We looked at the door for a split second, and these fumbling, bumbling idiots coming in, and then she's fully lying. Do you know what? I'm going to count it. That's 2 fingers, and that's going to finish off my drink here. And we've got like 2 minutes left of the show, so I'll see how long we can hold out without having to drink more. Yes.
Let's make yerk soup. Set to boil.
Because Marco knows how to work those controls. He knows that those are the controls and just happens to know how to work them. And just like in the books, they're happy to kill all those yerks. Which, yeah, it's accurate to the books. It's a bit questionable, ethically. But in a way, it's not. That's a discussion for another day. Yeah, that's the point. Where did the security guy with the mustache go? Is he not there?
They're all dead!
Governor, sir, please. Please go.
By the way, that technically was an alien appearing on screen, which is 2 fingers. So I'm going to add a couple of fingers to my drink, because I'm not going to drink another full pint. Yeah, this episode is... I mean, it's relatively accurate to the books. Give it that. A few things, like the whole Axe's magical fur thing, which, as it turns out, was bullshit. I mean, we should have seen that coming, really. So, it was either going to go one of 2 ways. Either it would have worked, and we would have been in Animorphs Hogwarts, or, as it did happen to be the case, Axe is just a complete liar, and or he's delusional. I think the latter actually is quite apt for him.
Governor, I can explain everything.
This place shouldn't just be shut down, it should be burnt down. Where do you get off treating animals in a human health center?
But I'll take care of it. Governor!
Animals?
I got you.
Jake, you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, you guys. You spent an awfully long time in that.
Did I drink for...
Don't even remind me.
What was I going to drink for? Ah, alien on screen. I forgot my 2 fingers. Drink.
You're one of them. Blend and boil.
Way to go.
We better go. Come on.
There must have been 1,000 yerks in that tub. We got them all.
1,000? How would they know that? Wait. How... There must have been 1,000 yerks in that tub, considering the tub was only like a metre in diameter from what it looked like. They just assumed there was 1,000 in there? I don't know, maybe Jake, when he was in there, even though he was unconscious, felt loads of yerks. But we saw that nurse, she was like searching around in there for ages, and then she finally found 1 yerk.
Even Luke Skywalker got a medal before the Empire struck back.
That's true, but then they didn't have to worry about Jabba the Hutt squirming around in their ear.
I can't wait to tell Axe what happened.
Neither can I.
Do dead mice taste better than they look?
Oh, yeah. They're even better alive. No way, Axe.
Axe talked about taste, which technically counts. That's 2 fingers. Drink.
You weren't worried, were you?
Did you succeed in saving the governor?
Pulled him from right under Visser 3's nose.
And parboiled a few thousand yards while we were at it.
It was pretty crazy, Axe. I wish you could have been there.
How, I asked this when we watched this on the Discord. How does Axe just know just by looking at him? For a split second, essentially.
Who killed a mouse?
That would be me.
Why don't you clean up after yourself, man?
And there it is. Slow-mo. 1 finger, drink.
Relax.
My name is Eximile.
Oh, wait. Are we into the next episode? We are. It's just gone straight in. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. This is, I'm watching this on Underlight Arm Fight Productions. And, he's combined the 2, obviously. Without the indication of an episode ending. So, that was it. And we'll save this for next time. That came as a surprise. that was part 1 of The Capture. And, wow. I think it must have been the second part that I remember being the best part. Because that was frustrating in a number of ways. It wasn't that bad. I will say for a Medi-Champion, there weren't many examples of bad security. When you typed that in the comment section, it almost came across as if you thought I was going to get absolutely trolleyed today. But nevertheless, I'm keeping it on my list for future episodes, so it could turn out to be one that does get me killed in the future. Thank you very much. But yeah, that episode was different. It stuck relatively close to the books for the most part, and I would actually say it is probably one of the better episodes we've seen so far, despite the obvious flaws. Yeah, not too bad. I will say, despite all the criticism the Animorphs TV series gets, sometimes it is as bad as people say it is. Sometimes it's even worse than people say it is, but sometimes it's not as bad as people say it is. That was supposed to turn out to be a compliment, but it turned out not to be so much of a compliment, did it? Well, that's the TV series for you, I suppose. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to a movie. I am looking forward to a movie, even if it's bad. I just want to see decent Andalites and Hawkbajir and Taxons on CGI. And I want Animorphs merch. I'm at that point now where I'm like, a movie with a merch line is better than anything we've had in years. Even if the movie's bad, at least we'll get some good out of it. That's where I'm at. But that's for another video. I've had 2.5 pints. You know, I'm at that stage where I'm nice and talkative. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. And tune in next week where we'll be looking at Animorphs episode 10. We're approaching halfway through the series because remember, they only made 26 episodes. Whether that's fortunate or unfortunate, I suppose we'll never know. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next week. Unless you're going to tune into my review videos, in which case, tune in a few days. I always upload my book reviews on the weekends. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-ra.